Let's have a little chat about plans and strategy. And a warm welcome to one and all. And if this is your first time here, I am the overgrown child that is the Scruffy trader. I wonder what might give you that idea when I've got toys on my desk and a t-shirt my kids say that I shouldn't wear because I'm too old. We're the original embarrassing parents. We genuinely are.
Speak for yourself.
What do you mean speak for myself? You have a right, Murray Murr. You want to see her with a couple of wines in her. She might be quiet now, but then she gets right out of her box. Bloody hell. Boys will find that one out on Tuesday when we have a Scruffy meet-up. Won't we? And then we're going on hollybobs. I'm so excited for my hollybobs. I really am. And are you going to take all your clothes off on your hollybobs?
Well, I'll be wearing a bikini.
What, all of it?
Well, yeah.
All right.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Well,
Are you going to be wearing anything?
no, I'm going to be bollock naked.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'd say really, but you would, wouldn't you?
I would, It's not the first time I've done it. I've been dared to do skinny dipping in swimming pools and what have you before. And I am the silly sod that's done it. In fact, if you watch through the videos, the silly sods dared me to wear a mankini. And I did.
You're taller than I imagined.
I'm bigger in every department.
Yeah.
And boy, did I pay the price because she kicked off.
What did you look like?
I thought I looked mint. That was fantastic.
Naughty, naughty.
That'll be no then. Right. Sorry about that. This is an odd channel in the sense that it's never scripted. What you see is what you get. And it's normally driven from little conversations that I have throughout the day or the week, or something that pops in my little bobble head. Now, today I was having a conversation earlier on in the Scruffy Squad Discord, and a little salute to Squeeze and Fire. And I kind of want to talk about strategy in the way you look at the markets in a realistic world. And what do I mean by that? Because most of the time you're looking for, well, the system, the best strategy, you know. What is the holy grail of Forex trading? All of this sort of thing. And you're looking for it and you think, well, if this indicator aligns with that indicator and this profile is equal to that and all of this.
I don't know where you get your delusions, laser brain.
No. It's actually just a maze of, well, I was going to call it a maze of fog. And it is. Because not only do you not know what path you're going down, you can't see what's in front of you either. So what I'll do is I'll go on the whiteboard a second just to kind of illustrate something. And the whole idea of these little videos where I do them off the cuff is just to get your grey matter working in a realistic way, you know, because every time you see, well, this.
You ding dong!
It's la la land. And I used to go in the forums a lot. And I went back into the 5%ers. And I did it to help the guys out. Why? Because I trade for the 5%ers. I am calming it down this summer, but I'm still going to keep my hand in, shall we say. And I thought, right, we'll have some intelligent conversation. No, it was just full of complete wannabe morons who will never, ever make it. And they're trying to push their agenda in such a way it's actually damaging to the other members of the forum. And I just couldn't be bothered, so I've just come out of it altogether. And I concentrate on sort of really only the two forums that I have, which is the Scruffy Squad, which is a members only, and that's where you see how I trade, etc. And I did set up a free Telegram, and it's pretty quiet because a lot of people drift in just looking for the system that is free. Well, Nothing's free, guys.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
And if you think it is, just give up, because any professional will spend years to learn their craft and spend a fortune doing it, not only in money but in time, to earn their salary. Trading is the same. You have to pay for it, whether you like it or not. If you think you're going to do it on your own and manage it, good luck, but you have still paid for it, because it's not only about money, it's about time and commitment. And it's the time and commitment that you won't use to pay.
Who'd be stupid enough to do that?
Justify, stupid.
And I think you'll look and you go, what are you talking about, Scruff? Time and commitment. I've put loads of time in. I've spent at least a week on this. I've spent years. I'm still learning. You know, you learn every day. Why? Because the markets change every day. But what doesn't change is the bollocks that people try and peddle. And it is bollocks. You know, let me go on the whiteboard and I'll explain it.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay, boys and girls, let us kind of explore this a little bit deeper. Now, the other day I talked about time and breaking up the 24-hour period. And from that, it can sort of define the session you're going to trade in, and the session would determine the products that you're going to trade. And then yesterday I was talking about margin in a wrapped up way, when you have all of these guys that are out there that are saying you can make £1,000 a day, 500 a day. You can, but they don't tell you it takes money to make money. You know, I can go into the market and I can put a whopping size in and show you how to make £1,000 a day, because my account could probably do it. However, what would happen is, when I'm wrong, it won't take long for those £1,000 a day losses to kill the account. So I'm actually quite conservative with my trading. I dial it right down. Okay, and I tried to explain that yesterday. Now, the third part of the puzzle, if you like, is you know what time you're going to trade. You know what products from that time you've got. Your account size will determine which of those products you can safely trade and give you a kind of target area, if you like. And then the next part is implementing a plan in order to achieve your goal. So the plan is what we're discussing today. Plan. And all these sort of series of 3 videos are about is basically doing your homework, keeping it as simple as possible. And I can't stress that enough. Simple is best, because ultimately when I'm having the conversations and I'm watching the various chats, you're looking for the Holy Grail, you know, and because you are so focused on there has to be a magic system, the magic pill, if you like, you will constantly be chasing cars, you know, and you'll be going, oh, this is shiny, oh, this is shiny, this is shiny, and you'll jump from this system to this system to that system. Well, they might be shiny, but they're actually shiny bollocks. It's all recycled from the same thing, because believe it or not, the charts are very simplistic and they follow 3 rules, and they've never changed from the day trading started hundreds of years ago, or even thousands of years ago, when currency started to come into play, you know. And what is it? Supply and demand. So what is supply and demand? Well, supply and demand are levels. So the first thing is levels. So what are levels? Well, they're derived from the one indicator that everybody ignores, and they pretty much do. Certainly when they are new, they ignore this fully, because they're looking for the MACD cross, they're looking for the RSI oversold, you know, the ADX starting to push above 20, all of these wonderful things. But they forget indicators are derived from the best indicator. Best indicator itself is price. That's the best indicator you have. Why? Because it's the one constant in the chart. If you look at it, price on a minute's chart, it's in exactly the same place as it is in a monthly chart. And what you're trying to achieve is the echoes of the past to give you a vision of the future, where that price will go. But at this moment in time, when you look at it, price is now, you know, and you have a 50-50 chance at looking at it. Why? Because it can move up as quickly as it can move down. We have no idea what's going to happen in the next second to the next month. We really don't. But price is constant. And you must learn to read and watch the price. So why are levels important? Why is that in this equation at all? Because they are major turning points of where price has been. And it's that simple, you know. The price as itself has actually mapped where those levels are. So we know the relevant. When you're looking at your Ichimoku clouds and you're looking at your various indicators, it's a mathematical equation that is trying to predict what might be going on. Are they set in stone? No. But a level is. And the level came from price. Okay. And that's why sort of levels and fib levels, etc. work. Because once they're locked, they are in stone. So where am I driving with this? What's this got to do with the price of bread? What I'm trying to do is keep it simple. Now, the three parts of the chart is this. It is going to go up, it is going to go down, or it's going nowhere. That's simple, right? 1, 2, 3. Right. So if you know that it's either going up, it's going down, or it's stalling, what's the one thing on the chart that can tell you where a stall point is? It's a level. So that's the first thing. And then if it's stalling, what happens? It's either going to go down or it's going to go up. Simple stuff. So if that price has worked its way into that level, you have a choice at this point. Simple choice. I know it's stalling now. Right? Why? Because I can see it consolidating. It's holding on the level. Simple stuff. Now what's happening? Something in as simple as a trend line. Okay. If that price comes down, that level has held and the price is moving down. So we have a double tick here and we follow the process again. Ran out of board, boys and girls, till they get to the next level and they make another choice. But what's told you all of this in the first place? How are we getting here? I know this is a convoluted way of looking at things, but what I'm trying to drive at is keep your chart as simple as possible. And the one thing that you must have on your chart, and again, I'll go back to the forums where you got your over-opinionated people. They were saying support and resistance is a waste of time. Why? How? They're there. They're constant. They are markers of the chart. And if you've got a marker on the chart and you know how to draw those levels in, because that's the other part. If you just draw them willy-nilly on a 5-minute chart, waste of time, because the value of that level is worth nothing. You draw a daily level on, that's got some significance in the chart. You've got to know what levels to draw. So we know this is important. The candlestick, the price. We know levels are important because they were derived from the price. So what's the next part of this? Because it was brought up saying, oh, put your volume indicator on, put your profiles on, put this on. Why? You don't need them. Keep your chart as clean as possible. Support and resistance, maybe a moving average. If you want to see sort of momentum, maybe put the Bollinger Band on because it has a moving average within it. And the stretch points will show you whether you're in an extreme ready for a turning point or whether the market is still in flow. In other words, between the moving average and the outer edge. You know, it's very, very simple. But this itself can tell you what the volume is. Why is that? Well, you've got a small candle like that, a doji, and it's very small. There's no volume there. How do you know? Because the candle's telling you that's tiny. But then it explodes. Boom, 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 boom. That's telling you that people have seen value in that and they've decided that they're going to buy it or sell it, whichever way the direction is. Where they're going to push the market to, 11. So you can actually read a chart just with the candlesticks and levels itself. And that's what I'm driving at. Try to strip down your chart as clean as possible. And if you can start seeing raw price, in other words, what's happening now, I think you'll find your trading is a little bit easier. When it comes to magic systems, be very careful. Moving average crosses, they're great if you're in a trending market, but we only trend 30% of the time. So that's why they say, oh, only win 3 times out of 10 and you'll be rich. No, what they're telling you is to gamble. And you may be rich. If you want an edge in the market, learn to read the chart. And I can't make it any simpler than that. And it's really, this isn't to teach you anything. I'm not here to teach you. I'm not a teacher. I'm just trying to get you to think. And if I can get you to think a little bit, it might save you money in the long run by not chasing cars, as I was saying earlier on, but actually just sitting down with a simple set of rules and then execute them each time. And you'll probably find that you've got more money at the end of the day. Kind of what you see me do all the time. The way I work is about as simple as it gets, but I'm disciplined enough to follow the rules, and it pays me. There you go. Anyway, cherish your thoughts as always. Drop them in the comments below, and I answer every single one. And as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, do what you love, money will follow. See you all in the next one.